What's going on, guys? Haxa here with another episode of Skul the Hero Slayer. And same thing as always, just want to say thank you for being here, and that's really all I have to say for now. No corrections to make today, thankfully. I didn't get things wrong too often, just the one time where I repeated myself over and over and got it wrong, but we corrected the record. And I'll do it again, I guess, briefly. A lot of times in my videos, I've said that you have nothing to lose by upgrading a common to rare, because when you do, you get like it's free basically, and you gain a bone shard off of it, which was false. I was thinking of it in a very flat way. In reality, you lose about 4 bone shards because you give up breaking a common. Like, say, like it cost 10 shards to upgrade it, whereas you could have broken that and gotten 5 shards from it, which you know, breaking the first 2 commons at the start or whatever. Like, basically you lose 4 shards because you could normally have 15 shards at that point in the game, rather than using the 10 and getting 11 back, and you would have 11 shards overall at that point that you spent to upgrade your common. I probably explained it in a bit of a weird way there, but like, just understand that, you know, it costs 5 to I mean, you're giving up 5 shards you could have used to break the common that you spent to upgrade it to, using 10 shards to get it to rare. So it wasn't accurate. It actually does cost shards to do it, but I mean, it is a bit of a roundabout way of getting there, but it is true still, so it is worth correcting. Geez, we've done a lot of magic runs lately, haven't we? Even though I haven't done a alchemist run, do I really want to do a pollutant flask alchemist run? And obviously the answer is no, because I passed it up. Wow, living armor right at the start again. Very he's showing up a lot now. That's the, you know, where was he before all these other times? I think I'm actually going to take kobold. I actually gained a lot of respect for this item off screen. It's better than I give it credit for. I say it's grindy, which it is grindy. It's a very annoying item to make use of. It takes a really long time to do it, but if you have heritage, even a little bit of heritage, you can very, very easily and very often use this quintessence to get a lot of money from it. And I wasn't really thinking about that from that perspective when I criticized it. So I do like it now. I still think it's a little iffy, but I have a lot more respect for it than I did before. So I think this would be a good time to bring it along and show how exactly it can be used. Right now, I'm not being offered any skulls that really make me want to bring them along. I feel like I used the ant skull very recently. I think I'm further removed from the sword skull than I am from the ant skull, but I'm still really close to both of them, so I'm trying to swap off of these and find something a little more interesting for the run, but so far so bad. Also, I would really like some heritage, because as you can see, kobold is still really slow going here. Without it, it really is just slow. But if you can get even a little heritage going, it just starts popping off. And obviously money is just, you want all the money you can get. Like, I'm normally a money farmer under normal circumstances, but under kobold circumstances, I'm going to giga farm some money. And that's the plan right now. I would love to get gold incense burner potentially to make it even better, because then that multiplies the amount I'm getting from it by 25%. So there's a lot of items right now that I want. You know, we still haven't, to this day, since 1.5 started, done a treasure dedicated run, where like I actually focus on the treasure mechanic itself and try and like get a run going like that. So maybe that could be something we do here, and that would be interesting. I don't know though. We'd just have to see what the run offers me. Finally got a gold thingy, a gold nugget out of the kobold. It was being really unkind. So okay, bleed killed. So I kind of want to really swap off of this right now. You know what, monkey? We'll swap off the sword and bring the monkey along, just so we can get off of that bleed that's taking my money from me. Bone of Madness. I have said I am slowly but surely becoming a big Bone of Madness fan, and you know, if I see it, I'll take it. And you know what? We also haven't done a brawl run, so maybe that could be something we do here. Who's to say? The run is still very young. I'm not gonna min-max Omega hard for Kobold money, by the way. I'm still gonna like try and move at a decent pace here. This isn't King Dwarf. I'm not here to like spend hours farming for to upgrade it or like get as much money as possible. But we're starting to make some decent cash over there. Those have 100, I believe, off of them. 100 each every time you break one of those. That is Hunt Werewolf, which is certainly interesting. But I did do a Hunt Werewolf run recently. Also, to the person who asked me recently about money rooms versus item rooms, I already answered the question, so I won't go into it too detailed here. But this is a good example of when to take an item room, because we're about to fight Yggdrasil. There's no way for us to actually get stronger at a shop, so money is a little less useful to me than it would be if I still had a shop I could go to. So right now, I'm definitely going to take this, and I'm also going to farm these guys a little bit. Okay, I was going to do it one more time, but my clumsy ass killed him. Take a rejuvenation route. Feel good about it. Ooh, this could be a harpy run too. We do have the rejuvenation route early. So if we find harpy, I might actually try it. But that run is almost certainly going to end in failure. It's very difficult to get a harpy run actually working. You have to duplicate the rejuvenation route to make it work. Or at least that's like my perception of it. I could be wrong. But I can't think of another way to do it. Because it's so, you take so much damage, so to have that extra buffer between you and the damage you're taking is very important. And also, it gives you revenge too, which is very important on Harpy, because it's like a primary way that you gain the ability to deal damage. Because with Harpy, it's all about raw stats. You can't really do much else with Harpy. And that is a very important aspect of it. The damage, the stats you get off of taking hit damage, because it really is that bad with the damage it takes. It takes so much, dude. Kind of ridiculous, honestly. But we all know Harpy's bad. Ooh. Okay, no gold nugget off of Yggdrasil, but we did farm him a little bit with our kobold there. And, well, that's useless. I'm not taking Hydra over Kobold to say, you know, like, that would be silly. I think I'll upgrade my monkey. I'm still going to occasionally upgrade my commons. Just, you know, we're moving in Act 2, we could use a little bit of extra strength. But I still don't know if I'm committing to monkey here. Probably not, but maybe. We'll see. I am a monkey defender. I think he's better than most people give him credit, but I think I have a decent amount of monkey runs on the channel so far, and I want to make sure I keep things fresh. Okay, here's another instance of one of the enemies falling through the platform. I still don't know what causes that. It's very strange. Please, thank you. We are not getting lucky with our nuggets, huh? Or gold veins, is that what they actually are called? What? Oh, okay. Yeah, gold vein. Sorry, I just had to know for sure. Dude, I never read the descriptions in this game, so that is like I barely know anything. Like everything I learn, I pretty much learn on the spot while I record. I don't know, man. The hacks to just read challenges like so fucking hard. It just, my brain won't let me, man. I'm way too low attention. As you guys learned yesterday in the video where I skipped, I was literally talking about the Pot of Greed Legendary as I ascended up to the final Act 5 area. And then I upgraded my living armor, which gave me the Pot of Greed Legendary, and I literally just left it on the ground like a dummy. But it turned out it was not a good Legendary, so I lucked out, but it was still really, really stupid of me. But that is a thing that I don't know, man. Sometimes my brain just goes to another dimension. I should not be farming this hard. I'm sorry. Let's get the fuck out of here. Fuck this room. God, this room is so long. It's so annoying. I hate it. I think there's one more wave too. Okay, no. Thankfully, there's not. I was certain that there was one more wave. I won't grind that much in the future. That was silly. Or at least, like, we need more. Okay, goddamn. Fuck this room. Fuck this room too, dude. Oh my god, where are these rooms? Please get me out of here. All these rooms suck, and I have no good way to actually deal with the enemies, so We're gonna be here for a while. If only we had gotten another ability on our monkey. Pretty much the best thing I have right now is Little Bone Swap, which really says a lot. Or Monkey Swap is pretty good too, but it's not quite as good as it is until I get the unique. Once you get like the cloud that shoots out in front of you and like deals a big line of damage, Monkey Swap is pretty underwhelming. There's a gargoyle. That's another skull I use a lot. I'm trying to become more aware of things like that. Take that, take that. Let's get the hell out of here. Oh shit. Wait, dude, oh my god, this is a throwback. This is literally the pair I had in the first ever video I recorded. These two. Don't watch that video, it's garbage. I'm thinking about privating it. But this is like literally the first ever video I recorded and uploaded. It had these two in it. And I haven't brought them together since, so maybe this could be a nostalgia video for me, but even though it was literally like a couple months ago. But you know, dude, I'm so nostalgic for like March of 2022, man. Those were the days. Please, thank you. Gotta min-max a little bit where I can. There we go. Maybe one more. We still need heritage. We need heritage so badly to actually make this good. And I haven't seen it, or if I did see it, I passed it up completely. We did a archer run recently. I am hoping that that video demonstrated a little bit that you don't need to build down the crit path for archer. Obviously, the crit path is better. Like my goal was never to like prove that like crit archer, concentration archer is better or anything. Just that it's usable and that you can like there's multiple viable build paths for archer. You don't just have to build towards crit, especially in 1.5 where they added so many good concentration items, especially for physical fighters. Let's see what we got. That's interesting. Blood Drunk Sword. It's been how am I gonna do that on this? If I'd kept sword, it would be a little bit more reasonable. I'll hold on to it for a while, but I don't know how much I'm gonna stick to it in the long run. But it's a very good item even off of bleed builds. It's just a good item. We would maybe need a way to more easily deal bleed damage, so maybe one more bleed item could make Blood Drunk Sword a possibility. Also, I did not mean to do that. I was trying to farm him. This is why I shouldn't ever pick up farming items, because it just my mind compels me to do it, dude. It's all I got, but at least I didn't do it there. We'll take those skull shards. I'm gonna upgrade the. Actually, you know what? Fuck it, dude. Monkey Ghoul. Let's do it. This is a skull I don't use nearly enough as I should, which is Ghoul, by the way. Ghoul is awesome. Monkey is good too, but Ghoul is obviously way better than Monkey. But it is a speed power skull combo, and I'm a big fan of those. Though I don't have the ability I want with my Monkey, so I might try and swap off of these abilities, but they're not bad abilities. It's just not the one I want. I want the one that's like, he like does a bunch of rapid attacks all at once. That, in my opinion, is the better Monkey ability. But there's still a good one, so maybe I'll be just fine with what I got. I don't know if I actually got that. Oh, by the way, there's the monkey swap in action. Even at unique, it becomes okay, but at legendary, it really just kind of comes into a league of its own. It's like the real saving grace about monkey. Because a lot of, I get why people don't like people think monkey is weaker than it actually is, because a lot of people don't play around swapping in this game. If you're a newer player, which is like perfectly understandable, because it's a hard mechanic to like master. But you should try and learn swapping at some point while you're playing Skul, because it's very good and it'll skyrocket your win rate once you get it really get it down. But you're also missing out on a lot of skulls that you think are bad that aren't as bad as you think, because you just don't swap with them. And the thing they're the best at is swapping, like Monkey. So just always keep that in mind. It's something you should definitely learn. And I'll definitely try and make that a prominent feature of this run we're on right now, is Monkey's swap. Which means I'm probably going to legendary him before I legendary my Ghoul. But I'll try and do both, as I always do. Also, I need to get up here and deal with these jerks. They're really lagging my game up. How dare you lag my game? One more. Thank you. All right, I'm not gonna farm heavily down here. I just wanted to try and get a gold vein from those guys. And we're getting commons. That's not good. Okay, here's a good display of when I shouldn't go into an item room, because we're probably gonna get a shop in the next at the next door. So going into a money room there, or an item room, I mean, would pretty much guarantee that I go into the shop with less money than I could if I didn't. So definitely the right call to not go into the money room there. Or, God, why do I always get them mixed up, the item room? God, what's wrong with me? Hacks, please! I was doing this in the last video, too. There is something wrong with my brain, dog. What do we got here? Hello? Okay. I'm not... Oh, I am concentrating, actually. Perfect. We'll take it. God, I'm being offered Warlock and Living Armor a million times when I normally, like before, couldn't get them no matter how hard I tried. Game, what are you doing? I'm thinking about the Black Steel Daggers, but honestly, I don't think... We need damage more than... Oh, Fulgent Dawn, there it is. I'm taking it. Dude, if you can't beat him, join him. Fuck it, bro. I'm so done being the only person who doesn't use this. Screw it. Screw it. I'm not... No shame either. I'm taking Fulgent Dawn. This made our run very powerful, obviously. Like, it's just kind of stupid how strong Fulgent Dawn makes your run. So Heirloom is something I'm really looking for here. Although at the same time, I don't know how long I've... Oh, there's Heritage. I meant Heritage, by the way. It would take a lot for me to be able to afford this. I could easily part with this. But what else could I part with? And there's no easy answer. This, but at the same time, I'm really liking it. I'll just leave it. I'll leave it. I don't like it, but I don't want to hurt the strength of the run. Man, I actually am starting to feel omega ashamed that I took the Fulgent Dawn. You know what? I'll do a less power focused run coming up. I feel like my last few runs have been completely about being as powerful as possible, and I don't like that. Sometimes I like to do challenge runs where I like make the game harder for myself on purpose, and I'm feeling like I haven't done that in a while. So in the next run, I'm going to maybe do like a status focused run where it's not all about just doing giga damage. But I don't know, man. I do feel ashamed now that the more I thought about it, the more I was like, oh god, man, I took Fulgent Dawn. What is wrong with me? It's too strong, man. Fulgent Dawn is just broken. I really hope the devs one day fix it. Really all they need to do is make it less easy to get, and then it would be okay. Like before Act 3, it's so easy to get Fulgent Dawn. It's just ridiculous. And then after Act 3, the probability falls off a cliff. Which is also something I want to like make sure people remember. Like a pro tip is, the further you get into the game, the harder it is to find rares, especially a rare you're looking for, like a very specific rare, such as Lunar Ring or Solar Sword. So always keep that in mind. Be careful about how long you hold on to the Fulgent Dawn Dream, because you'll just end up making your run worse if you're not careful. Really, the sweet spot is after Act 2, you should consider getting rid of it more. Also, man, dude, Kobold just farming like crazy. Wait, do we have treasure? Hang on. No, okay. Why did I buy the Carleon Insignia? Like, straight up, why did I buy that? I thought I had treasure. Well, that was actually a waste of money, so... Not that it matters that much, but that was not a good use of my money. Though I suppose we're getting money, we're getting 60 gold a room, right? I don't think I have any more Carleon items than the sword and the insignia, so I guess it's okay. And that's trash. So leave it on the ground, not interested, move on, and get on with our merry little lives. Doing pretty well in skull shards too. This is just like a bountiful run. We're getting like everything we could ever want. Let's see how Act 3 goes for us. Still want to swap off of these abilities, but as you can see, we're doing fair damage here. Like, certainly nothing to scoff at, but that is, I mean, I have Fulgent Dawn. Why am I saying it like I'm proud? I'm not proud that we're doing this much damage. Like, but the thing is, I do wish I had Fulgent Dawn for like the Reaper run or something, you know? That would have been nice, but we got it on the Ghoul and Monkey run, which is still going to be good, but like you want that, like on a run like a Reaper run where it's literally all about just getting stupid damage numbers, Fulgent Dawn would have been pretty perfect. After this run, I'm probably not going to take it again for a long time, unless I do like the what was it called? The King Lear run, where it's like I'm just trying my absolute best to get a run where I'm doing ridiculous damage numbers. So I guess it really depends on the context of the run. But like I said, the next run, I think I'm going to do a more of a struggle run. Also, I do have challenge runs, like, you know, like how I titled one of my videos a challenge run. I do have ideas for more of those on the horizon. One of my friends gave me an idea for one, and it was a really good one, and I'm really excited to do that one too. I don't know which one I'm going to do first, if it's going to be that one or the shop item run. Also, someone challenged me to do a item room only run where I can't take money rooms, or, you know, I can't spend my money in the shops, I guess, because sometimes you're forced to take money rooms. But I like the idea of that one too. I want damage. This is good. What else? None of this is anything I'm looking for, though this is more money from the Carleon insignia, but it's not what I'm looking for. Ugh. I can't refresh again, so I think we're just gonna buy food and be on our way. But it is, I mean, we still got the sage's time. I mean, I was about to say sage of time, but it's the sage's time. Never even knew what that item was called until I started recording videos, which is true for most of the items in this game. I don't know, man. Until I started needing the items for my thumbnails, I never had a reason to learn them. Which I think is most people's experience. Though maybe not, actually, because it seems like a lot of people pay more attention to this stuff than me. I think I'm just really, really dumb. And that's why I never paid attention. Also, I'm getting a little bit of lag here. I hope it stops. I don't really have any reason for it to actually be happening. If it's happening for reasons unknown. Unless it's Windows Update or something, which I think Windows Update, like I always talk about how the rookie's my nemesis, which he is, but the Windows Update's the real nemesis of this channel. And no gold veins. We're really starting to lose our luck with that. Though we are potentially going to get a legendary here. If we don't get, we just need to not get a common, which easier said than done. The game can sometimes be a bit of a dickhead. Also, please don't ult. Thank you. I would much rather let the archer ult than let her ult. She's very annoying when she ults. Also, gold vein? Nope. Somehow that didn't kill her. Ooh. We should stop him here from ulting. There we go. And I'm going to be careful about making him bleed, because then he'll die and I won't be able to farm him. And I didn't get gold anyway, so that's what I get for farming. Also, we did get a rare, so very lucky. God, dude, we're doing so well with our shards here. I don't think we're gonna have any issues at all getting both of our skulls to legendary here. But now we have our legendary monkey, which is really where monkey starts to come into its own. Thank you. It really starts to come into its own once it gets to this point. Its swap just absolutely starts popping off. Its swap becomes so powerful. The amount of clones that spawn from it, as well as the cloud that shoots out in front of you, it really is impactful in rooms, especially against bosses. I would say monkey is not quite as good as most speed skulls. Well, in general, monkey's not as good as most speed skulls, but especially against bosses, monkey struggles. But in rooms, monkey is perfectly usable, perfectly acceptable. not as bad as people think, which is why I'm a monkey defender. If people were like, damn, dude, monkey's so sick, it's like the best skull in the game, I would be like a monkey hater, because I would be like, well, monkey's okay. Monkey is like on the lower end of like the strongest class in the game of skulls, which is speed skulls. It's like maybe one of the weakest ones, except for maybe champion. But people are like, damn, dude, monkey fucking sucks. Just completely unusable. Like, how could you ever justify using monkey? It's like, well, there are use cases for it. Like, in rooms especially, so monkey is good. And, it can deal good damage against bosses, but obviously you would do much better with any other skull, which is like, obviously not a good point in favor of monkey, which is not something I would even try. Like, I would never argue that you should use monkey over other speed skulls in most cases. And thanks for the money. We actually, is there a gold vein over here? No. But there is one over there, and we also got this guy who hopefully will give me a lot of bone shards. Please. Thank you. That's like, damn, dude, we are fucking cruising with these bone shards. I actually can't believe how well this run is going. I might have to pause the recording at this next shot, though, because the lag is getting a little out of control, and I have said that I want to, for the health of a recording, if things like this are happening, I'm just going to pause it so I don't have to deal with a bunch of dumb lag. Usually if I just give my computer a second or two to chill out, it goes back to normal. So, we'll see. Maybe I'll wait until after the Chimera fight, because it seems to be doing okay right now. There's Genie. I did want to make this maybe a Genie run, but it just didn't work out, which is fine. It's not a big deal. What's our crit rate? 10. Well, we're not going to take the Invisible Knife in that case. This, however, I will take. It has 2 inscriptions on it I'm looking for, so that's perfect. I'm kind of tempted to refresh one more time, but I don't think that's a good idea. Where's my other mutant? This? No. This? Wait. It was on the rejuvenation route. Oh no! Ah, shit. I should have thought about that a little bit more. Damn. Well, I fucked up. I wasn't even thinking about the rejuvenation route having mutant. Why does it have mutant on it? That makes no sense. Uh-oh. Okay, I'm definitely going to pause the recording after the Chimera fight, but we'll wait until then. It'd be awkward to pause it right here. But for you guys, when I say pause the recording, just in case, like, you're like, oh god, I'm going to stop watching the video. For you, it's like literally just a jump cut. For me, it's like I give my computer maybe like 10 seconds to relax. But yeah, don't worry about it. It's almost not even worth mentioning. Like, it won't affect you at all. And what do we get? I might do it here, actually. Yeah, I'm going to do it here. I'm going to pause the recording. So we're going to go into this next room, and then there's going to be a jump cut, and I will see you guys afterwards. See you then. All right, we are back into it. That was quick and painless, I hope. I wish I didn't have to do that, but it's just an unfortunate aspect of having not an excellent computer, so to say the least, putting it completely mildly. Also, I'm noticing our blood drunk sword is not gaining quickly enough, so I think I'm probably going to swap off of it down the line. Also, who is this? Who could it be? Champion. So we've used champion way too much. If it was Yaksha, I might consider it, but honestly, I think I'm pretty happy with my Ghoul. Oh my god, we're actually so close to getting both of them to Legendary in Act 3. That's insane, by the way. That almost never, ever happens. I can't think of the last time that's happened. So, wow. We didn't quite get there, but we're only going to have to take okay, if we're unlucky, we'll have to take at most 2 skull rooms going into Act 3. But, odds are we'll only have to take the 1, so that's really good, to say the least. Also, let's actually use our chunks for once. I never use it. I don't know why. It's something I need to do more with Ghoul. I don't know. It always slips in my mind. I guess it's just like it's not quite just like pure attacking, so my Unga Bunga mind doesn't register it. I don't know. But I'm actually, you know what? Fuck it. From now on, from moving forward in the run, I'm going to try and make a concerted effort to eat my chunks. Oh, please let me out. Wait, we can kill it. Okay. And that was also more stacks towards Blood Drunk Sword, but I still don't think we're going to get there. We don't have a lot of time left. And I don't know. If we had other bleed methods, I think it would be okay. But it's not okay. We're not going to get there. Is what it is. But there's a million other better items that we could be using, so it's not going to be hard to swap off of Blood Drunk Sword. Because we're not even going to Arms 4. At least, we might not. Maybe we will. I don't know. We'll see. Still worth it to take item rooms at this point, because we haven't gotten to the shop yet. Also, this could be a special room. And it's not. It's just like one of the big rooms. Sometimes that happens too. I'll lag moving into one of these bigger rooms that is just long. Which, sadly, I was hoping it would be a special room, but didn't, you know, it is what it is. Though I don't know what special room I would want. We could maybe at this point use a new Quintessence, because it's going to be hard to farm off of Kobold this late into the game. But it seems to be still doing okay, so maybe it's not so bad after all. Let's see if we can kill him. Once you have all of the clones out, it's actually, Monkey's not as half bad, really. I would say his damage is still underwhelming, even with his clones out, which is, like, the devs just seem really scared to make Monkey good. I don't know why, but, he still can do some things. Like, he can get some work done with his clones. They can't, like, activate item effects, which is weird, because I think, like, say, for instance, Riders after images that he has when he's riding at Legendary, those are able to activate item effects. At least I'm pretty sure they can. Oh, we can still okay. That's another really good niche aspect of Monkey's swap. We would have fallen into the pit of despair there, but we managed to get out thanks to the power of Monkey's swap giving me a lot of time in the air. Ow. I honestly am shocked I took damage there. Give me money. Thank you. One thing I really want, I think, at this point in the run is a Stone Mask. If I could get Stone Mask, dude, our money output would be insane. Thankfully, okay, so we did get a non-common, so we're now done officially with Skull Rooms, which is just crazy. Rarely ever am I this lucky with getting all of the Skull Rooms that I want, or all of the Skull Shards that I want, I mean. There's always plenty of Skull Rooms to be had, but there's almost never enough Skull Shards in them to satisfy the amount of Skull Shards I actually want. But I'm pretty sure the shop room is coming up, so we will have to have enough money to get what we want after we're out of this room. But I think we're gonna be okay with money. Also, how did I miss that? Oh, he got stunned. Here's a bit of a pro tip, though I'm sure you've noticed it as you play the game. Since 1.4, if you stun the guys with like the red shawls draped over them, who summon the dudes, if you stun them while they're doing it, they automatically summon whatever they're trying to summon. So always be careful around them. They can fucking ruin your day. Wheel is a little bit counterintuitive with our Sage's time, because we do have high skill cooldown on these skulls. So a little counterintuitive. I don't think I'm going to take it. And plus we don't even have any of those inscriptions. Now this, however, okay, for one, this, absolutely. I think that we could say goodbye to... Oh, actually, what is Blood Drunk at? 13? Okay, yeah, it can definitely go. Now the question is, do I use my basics enough to make use of Bone of Swiftness? I think the answer is yes. I think we can say goodbye to our Carleon insignia, if that's the case. Never quite got to treasure anyway, but now we actually have the bone inscription going for me, which is a really weird one. I don't know how to feel about it, but we also have rapidity, so that was a pretty significant strength increase, all things considered. But still, I'm a little iffy on how to feel about the bone inscription. I think it's a little weird. I don't think we don't even have mutant right now, do we? So we can't even really like swap quickly enough to make it like easily usable. Oh, don't hit me. These guys are so hard to escape. They actually have so much like range that you like you just like almost always take accidental damage against them. Also, max HP is good. We'll take it, even though we would have wanted damage, but it's fine. I almost took an orb to the face there, but we're still good. We have 0 debuffs, and we had 0 debuffs when I used the fountain too, so we didn't need to use the fountain, but I did anyway. Just cuz, man. It's sitting there, it's free, why wouldn't I? Ooh, okay. See, there's an instance of me taking damage against them. I don't think swallowing my chunks here does anything, so I'm not going to do it here, even though I said I was going to try and do it more. Like I said, I'm not really too big of a fan of the chunk swallowing mechanic, because I feel like most of the time you don't actually gain anything from it before Legendary. At Legendary, you do gain stuff from it, but I don't know. It's just a little niche. We can gain some HP here, so we might as well. I suppose it would be good on a relic run, actually. Dude, that's actually a really good idea for a run. A relic ghoul run. Damn, dude. I just hatched that shit on the spot. I'm gonna do it too. Not now, obviously, because we're too deep into this run to do something like that this late, but we'll do it down the line. Ghoul, I gotta commit it to memory. Ghoul relic. There we go. That ought to work. That's how I commit stuff to memory. Just for the record. Don't do it. Where's her shit gonna spawn? Stop it, lady. Get ghouled. Hopefully she stays here so we can beat the shit out of her with our monkey here. I would be shocked if the bone of swiftness works with the monkey clones. In fact, there's almost no way it does, but we were doing a lot of damage there, so I guess it's still like it working on the main monkey at least gives it some amount of damage increase, which is good. Bone of swiftness seems decent on monkey. Here, let's body slammer. I love when you get attack speed on Ghoul and his animations become really quick. It just kind of looks silly. Ooh. Well, I did say I want this to be Unga Bunga, so I'll commit to it. What would I get rid of, though? Where's my inscriptions at? Courage 3. Okay, that makes it easier. We can get rid of this. We don't have Fortress, right? No, we don't. Okay, that's very easy then. See ya. Actually, wait, what am I doing? Wait, I'm an idiot. I almost ditched Courage 4. What is this? I have Arms 4? I could get... No. Yeah, actually, you know what? Bone of Madness has to go. I don't know why I almost ditched Courage 4. My brain was just not working in that moment. But it's fine. We realized it at the last second, so the mistake was avoided. And now we are at Legendary Ghoul, which means the run is now about to pop off in a major way. We weren't using the Bone Inscription anyway. We're going to miss the 50% stats from Bone of Swiftness, or Bone of Madness, I mean. But it's fine. We'll be completely okay. Still going to take money rooms for now, but once we get past the shop here, there's going to be 0 reason to take money rooms, so that's when we're really going to pop off with our item rooms if we see them. Because once you get to Act 5, the shop prices become stupid. Like, really just, like, completely unaffordable. So there's really no reason to worry about your Act 5 shop. Odds are you're going to completely pass it up. Also, I guess those things up there just kind of died. I wasn't even paying attention. Here's an item room we can take. Forced to take it, but, you know, we'll still take it. And we should have no issue killing these guys before they're able to break some of the pillars, or the floor, I mean. Also, let's eat our chunks. Dude, I'm actually remembering. I'm shocking myself even that I'm remembering to do that, because it's so hard for me. But I stuck to my word. Also, goddamn, the Fulgent Dawn effect is doing so much, and I think I farmed Kobold off of that. I'm almost certain I did. I think I managed to get it at the last second. Hang on, let me read the description of Bonus Swiftness real quick. Yeah, okay, it scales off of Speed Skull, so we're getting some effect off of it. But if we were on a double Speed Skull run, it would be so much stronger. but it's still really, really good. I would say even on like a non-speed skull run, it's like one of those bones that is just like usable. It's just good. It's really doing work for us here. Maybe this is like a run or a build that makes Monkey usable. It could be, dude, because this feels really strong. The only thing I want to get rid of is this. Get rid of it for another rapidity item, though. I don't want to get rid of it for something that's going to lose me attack speed. I need the attack speed. There's Bone of Madness, yeah, trying to make its way back into the run, but we're not going to let it. I don't think that's worth it, right? It gives me Execute, which is like, ugh, who cares? And what, I would lose my rapidity for it? Absolutely not. What if I don't even, yeah, I don't even have a, oh no, the Bone of Swiftness I think would activate it, but we'll just leave it. I don't want it. This is okay. It's bad on the power. Oh, damn. Okay, now what do I do? Now I don't know what to do, actually. Could be the Kendo Stick gets rid of my arms 4, which the Sage of Time? No, that's Courage. This? That's a lot of my attack speed. This has Mutant on it, right? It does. Okay, well then I think I'm gonna get rid of... I'm really looking at the Execution Axe, but it does give me a lot of attack. I really honestly don't have much at all I can get rid of. This is like the odd item out, right? The Kendo Stick is the real odd item out, but I need the rapidity. God damn it, Kendo Stick. I said this before about Kendo Stick. I hate how like universally useful it is, but also by the time you get to the end of the game, you like hate having it because it only gives you the attack speed, but the inscriptions are excellent. God, fuck Kendo Stick. It's so annoying. I'm stuck with it. This gives me the same stat. You know what? Yeah, I get the same stats from the ring, except obviously also the bonus stats. So, yeah, I think that was a good decision. But we did lose arms, but I don't really care that much about arms 4. Not really, not on this run. All right, I feel like we're really strong now. Like the run is just from here, it's gonna pop off in a way that's just kind of absurd. Oh, for some reason I thought the Cobalt would hit that thing. Stop it. Our basics are so good. Now we'll swap. Dude, look at our attack speed. I love it. It's so good. It's like on Ghoul for some reason, especially, so it just looks so ridiculous. We're not being offered item rooms, so I can't take the item rooms that I've been talking about, where it's like after you get past the act shop, in either stage of the act, it makes sense to take item rooms. We're not being offered those item rooms that I will want to take and show off, but you still get what I'm saying. You don't have to see it demonstrated to understand, but it is something always worth keeping in mind. Damn, dude, Fulgent Dawn took out all those bozos. Stop it. Stop it. We still have so much HP that it really honestly doesn't matter that I'm taking a lot. Like, we're doing just fine. Okay, there's an item room. We'll take it. See what we get offered. You have a really high chance at this point, if you take an item room, to find a unique or a legendary. Like, very, very, very high. Which sometimes, like, I don't know, man. I've seen people make arguments that that makes item rooms just more worth taking in general, but I just don't agree. Items are just... I don't know. Even in Act 4 Part 1, the chances are pretty low to get legendaries from item rooms. It really only pops off once you get to this part in the game. And at that point, it's like you still have a shop that you can go to, even though it's an expensive shop. Maybe there's an argument to be made about taking item rooms in Act 4 Part 2 being better. I could definitely hear that out, but before that, I'm not convinced. And maybe I'll start actually taking item rooms in Act 4 Part 2 just to test that and see if there's any truth or merit to it. Because I am curious. Oh, what is our stats at right now? This is another Giga stat run, dude. I've done 2 of these in a row. Like I said, I feel a little ashamed. Here's an example of why you shouldn't take item rooms, though, but it's fine. It really doesn't matter that much. If we were still on the bone run, or the bone inscription run, I might consider that a little more. All right, let's see what Joan is going to do for us, but I don't think she's going to be an issue. Yeah, I'm not worried about Joan even slightly. Obviously, like, we're way past the threshold I always talk about, where it's like 350% is like really all you need to get quick and easy first hero victories, but goddamn are we past that. We are so far past that. The pedestals, I don't think are going to last very long, though I should have started as Ghoul. That would have been better, because then we could swap to Monkey and get some of the clones out, but better late than never. We'll get it started now. Let's just be careful not to take stupid damage against these guys who explode. Those guys are the worst. All right, let's run over here. I'll use my Ghoul skills and then swap to Monkey. I think that makes the most sense. Let's be careful about this. Taking stupid damage here would not be fun. Wait, what the fuck? Our clones are over there? Hello? Okay, never mind. I was, I guess I was under the false assumption that the clones would spawn somewhere that made sense. Excuse me. That was, my bad. My B. We should get the clones to stick to her when we get up here to the phase 2 part of the fight. Hopefully she cooperates and stays here for at least a little bit. If she does, we can deal a lot of damage to her. And she didn't. Okay, no, she actually did. Thank you, John. But of course, Monkey against bosses is not great. So even at that point, like, we're not dealing a ton of damage to her. We got her down to about half, which is good, but there were a lot of inputs there that we used. And that's just kind of how it is with, okay, we are way too big to be staying in as Ghoul. But that's just kind of how it is as Monkey. Also, how did I fall straight through all of the platforms? Joan, stop. I hate her so much, dude. She never cooperates. She does her own thing, man. She's a strong, independent woman, which is good for her, but, like, dude, please, just, like, chill. Fucking, like, let me kill you. Thank you. And we got the orb. That's always the best part about Joan fights, is when you get the orb. If she uses that attack when you kill her, it sticks around. I don't know why. It's really weird, but we'll take it. Also, I'm half tempted to take the rear blast, but the run's really tight. I still want my mutant, and I want my attack speed from that, so I think it's much better to have this. So, damn, dude, this has been a hell of a run, though. When I got the Monkey, I did not expect to stick with it, but we wanted to do the nostalgia run. The first ever run I uploaded to the channel that isn't like a speed run or something like that was a Ghoul Monkey run, and the audio is horrible in it. I don't feel comfortable recording in front of people yet, so I'm a little more awkward. It's just only 2 months of growth has done a lot for me in terms of getting comfortable with recording these videos. Damn, dude, if only we had seen this a little earlier. We could take Warrior's Gloves over... there's nothing really here. I could refresh one more time. Like, what would I take? I might take... Nah, these had frost stats on them. Yeah, let's just... We're not taking that. Okay, fuck it. I'll heal. Here's our kit. Yoink. Make this a quick yoink. Oh, that was a real quick yoink. That was like an omega quick yoink. Damn, dude. Usually it takes at least 3 button presses before my computer's like, oh, you want a screenshot? Well, here you go. 10 seconds later after you requested it. But this time it was with it, dude. I think the recording pauses are like really good for the health of my computer. I should start doing it whenever I notice issues happening. Which I've said before, but sometimes I try headstrong my way through it and like not do what I know is right. So from now on, I'll probably try and stick more strictly to that, because that was a good sign that my computer didn't struggle with that screenshot. Sadly, we never got Heritage going. What a weird run to have Kobold the entire time. I had Shadow Knights offered to me, but I took Hope Slasher, I think, right, instead of it. I think that's what or maybe it was the Ring. I can't remember. Either way, both of those decisions would have been better than Shadow Knight. So still a good decision I made overall. All right, let's see what the first hero has to say. Though I already made this joke, but he's probably just gonna say "ouch." There he is. There he is, as always, looking at a picture. Poor man, you know, not respected by Carleon. Left here to defend it all on his own after I destroy everything. Which, are we even the good guys, really? I mean, we kind of are, because Carleon is like a corrupted society, but it's like, you know, we did kind of ravage an entire civilization that we literally, like, we were Carleon citizens, like, until like just a little bit ago, and then we got murdered, and now we're destroying it with and killing our dad. So it's like, what is Skul anyway? Is he a good guy? Is he actually a hero? I guess so, because he did save the demons, but and he did bring peace to the nation as well. But it's a little bit ambiguous. But we are. I'm not even talking about the fight. We're having a very easy time here. Not that I'm shocked. This is just kind of the Giga damage run. It's a Unga Bunga stupid run, which those are fun. You know, we like Unga Bunga here a little bit sometimes. I'm still ashamed that I took the Fulgent Dawn, which is just a weak moment for me. Cause like, it's in the game. It's so easy to get. It's just so irritating. I hate seeing it. But I did buy the Lunar Ring like ahead of time, like anticipating a Fulgent Dawn, so I can't really complain that much, right? It's all on me at the end of the day. Okay, he should get the fall down to the ground moment here, so we might kill him, though we are monkeys, so we don't do a lot of damage. So we're gonna get into the Hell Cage, but he's not gonna be able to do anything to me. He's probably gonna die in here. Oh, he was immune there. Well, that was a waste. And we got him. Ooh, damn, dude. Those animations after he died. How are we gonna break this win? Oh, I know how I'm gonna break this windscreen. It's easy, actually. It's like, oh, it's not easy, I should say. It's actually really hard to do it. We could end up with a dud windscreen, but I think I'm getting good enough at it to where I can do it pretty consistently. We have to swap at the exact right moment, kind of like how we did in the Lich run, where I got the, like, probably my favorite windscreen I've gotten so far. But it's very precise timing. Also, he's getting some punches in on me. I don't think it. Almost got hybrid beamed. If you get hybrid beamed, that's not a big deal, but it does hurt. And he's dead. Wow. Easy run, easy life. What can we say? The hard part here. This is going to be the hardest part of the entire run, is getting this windscreen. I'm going to do my best. I think I got it. No, no. Ah, dude, I must have missed it by like a second. Ah, dude, it's a shitty windscreen. We are in the wall a little bit, though, as you can see here. Like, we're like pressed really hard up against the wall here. We can see the other side of it, but that's not a good windscreen. I'm not gonna pretend like this is a good windscreen. The run is invalidated now. Got a shitty windscreen. Dude, we must have been off by like a pixel. It's such a tight window. I even tried to get Kobold in it too, but well, it is what it is. Good run, shitty windscreen. I always feel bad about those, but it's fine. I would say, like, you know, final notes on the run. Obviously, the ring, excellent final pickup. And also, I'm just a big fan of Witch's Cauldron. I love this item. I don't know how everyone else feels about it, but to me, it feels like Sylphid Wings, how it was in previous patches, but good. Because Sylphid Wings always kind of sucked. But this is like Sylphid Wings, but it's actually good and usable. And, don't even look at this, but Hope Slasher obviously is really, like, am I any better? Because I took Fulgent Dawn, but I also took Hope Slasher, which it's like, you know, that's pretty shameful too. Bone of Swiftness is cool. Everything else is pretty standard stuff. I want to do a more less damage focused run coming up soon, but I think people still enjoy watching these damage focused runs. That's like most of Skul the Hero Slayer content on YouTube, is people just posting their like broken runs, which is why I like to do things a little differently. So yeah, I'll try and get one of those in the next time I record. I really want to bring the Harpy run to the channel. I want to do the Genie Dash. I want to do, someone suggested a Mummy Poison run, which you don't have to tell me twice. to play Mummy. Just say the word Mummy and I'm there, okay? That's how much I love Mummy. I think that's really all I have to say, though. Thank you for watching as usual. If you made it here, you're awesome. Thank you. I really do appreciate it. And yeah, I'll see you again in the next one. That was probably the shortest tangent of all time. You know, no long rants here at the end of the video for once. Let's go.